was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
Hi everyone, my name is Zikona Matubela. I'm 32 years old, originally from Engcobo. I'm single in a committed relationship.
Hi, my name is Nomthandazo Thandi Swartboy from the dusty streets of Gugulethu here in Cape Town. I'm the director of a women marimba band which is called Women Unite. I'm a divorcee and I'm happily single.
Hi there, my name is Primrose Mkhwebi and I'm a mother. I haven't been married and yeah.
Hello, my name is Zuki Swakashe. I'm married for 25 years now.
Hi everyone, my name is Ncumisa Mkhwebi. I'm an owner of a business in Khayelitsha. It's called Mrs. Beauty Sport and I am currently engaged.
You know, I was going to say this is very sad. You know why I'm saying that? You will go to work for family, including your husband not working. And your husband will take you to work and come back and take a shower and drive around with your car and girls playing some music and doing this with your car, you know, and you are at work and you must put something on the table. And he's going to have girls and they think that it's his car and they think that it's his fuel and they think that he's buying the stuff with his money. You, the wife, is buying the techies, you're buying clothes, you're buying food, you're buying fuel, even the car is yours and this guy will do this and go to Ace, you know, with your car. You know, it's very sad actually. It is very sad.
Chance psychic or what? Are you talking to me?
She's been married for 25 years.
I'm just
saying genuinely.
And then while I'm adding to your story, while I'm at school, and then I was dropped at school, and then at work, and then the phone call, the police call will come.
Please call.
Yes. And then I'll pick up the phone. I'm stuck N2.
Okay.
And then I will start crying. Then we have to go to N2. We have to go to the garage, fetch petrol. See, I'm saying N2, pour petrol. Big car. 4x4. Petrol is finished. Kaput.
And you couldn't see, you were not responsible, like as a man that drives this car. You can't see how far.
So he couldn't even buy petrol for the car that he was driving?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There was a friend of mine who was like you know, she works and then she gets dropped off, and what happens on the 25th of every month, the boyfriend would say that the traffic officers have stopped me and then they said, where's your license? And I said, the license is at home. And then they said I must bribe them. And then the woman would ask, with how much? They're asking for 500.
Oh.
Can you put it quickly go Capitec go?
Transfer it to who?
To him.
So that he
The
can
traffic officer.
No, to him so that he can
to go together and take it
yes.
and give it to the
And then she
officer.
says, true to form,
Really?
at the 25th of every month, he did that all the time. And then this one, like it was an open joke within that office. Oh no, it's the 25th. Traffic officers. You know, so the level of abuse within that whole thing is alarming. And I would never have any man who doesn't have a job. Go get a job. Otherwise, don't date me. No, Anna. Kuraf.
Most of the men are not working.
Yep, house husbands.
Yes. And then now they are relying, and I'm very worried about the teachers because most of them, they are teachers. And then the men, they are sitting at home, the wife is at work, and then the busy and come back. But they make sure that I won't divorce you, my wife.
Yeah.
but I'm busy
Akunzima.
outside, but I won't divorce you.
Yeah.
And then they're ready. They get everything and pension. I mean,
50% of my pension is gone.
Yeah.
and sometimes you met this man 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Been
like
built
I
up
said-
to this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll find out, like, mostly they will say, oh, women are allowed to say lonely. Then you will just go for anything.
Yeah.
We are becoming much more ambitious in this generation as women. We are not like those women that used, like Goku, it's become vice versa. It used to be men go work, women become housewives. Goku, women go work and find other opportunities and men stay at home. You know, it's abusive
It's very abusive.
to be in that kind. When that's why I'm saying match each other's each other's efforts. If you see that your wife is stepping up and doing 2 or 3 more things to add to her salary or to put food on the table, match that effort as a husband. Otherwise, you are not their type.
You know, when they sit, they talk stuff, and then you will think these are billionaires and millionaires. When they talk, yeah, you will think like, hey, they own this and this and this. You find that all these 5 men,
Are supported by the woman.
exactly.
Oh,
They don't
they
have
are on
any-
their women's
But when
terms.
they're sitting in that sport, in
Drinking
that
expensive
pub
whiskey.
and what, yeah, you have to buy that
Yeah.
expensive whiskey.
Hey, Grosara,
Yeah,
madam.
you have to buy it.
It becomes in your grocery list.
I know.
Yes.
And then another thing that I've noticed about men, in married men, they don't like to go shopping. When you go to groceries
Yes,
for them,
they
they don't
don't.
like to. They rather sit in the car and wait for
I
you.
always
I'm
see married men
sure-
very
I'm sure
awkward
they don't want to
with their
bump
wives
onto
in
their
the shop.
mistresses.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure because I've been
There's guys.
because
I
you're
promise
buying
you.
this food for the whole family, and then you're gonna come out with a trolley or 2
No, I
on your
need
own.
Aziz, I
Oh, I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
Must to go
Also,
to
I
emergency.
think when it comes to umchato, there must not be gender roles in a marriage. That's what I just think. But grocery shopping must not just be for the wife, because you also eat the food, mas. Your children also eat the food, mas. If I'm not there, that means you are not going to eat. So there must not be gender roles in a marriage. You must also be familiar with our grocery shopping list. You must also go to the cupboard and see, okay, dishwasher, so I can refill dishwasher. Those things that should be discussions as tetanga. Pakla marriage counseling, we must talk about gender-based roles as well.
Sihlala relationships, because you don't want the society to say, "Oh, hayi uhlukene nobani," while you are unhappy. And now, like, you don't say the things that you need to say at the time because you don't want the relationship to break. So uhleli uyanyamezela,
Bazothina abantu.
uyanyamezela, bazothina
Really?
abantu. And at the end of the
Bazothina
day,
abantu.
nguwe onganwabanga apha. And the guy's like making jokes at the office, like the 25, and everyone is happy about it.
And don't forget about the kids.
Yeah.
Trauma.
That's the other thing that we stay in these marriages for, like the kids.
The kids will grow and have their own experiences. Don't stay in an unhappy relationship for anything.
Because you're further damaging the kids. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
How do you keep the relationship alive? How do you keep the romance in bed alive?
You know, eating rice every day and you never tasted samp, it makes you to like your rice. Am I clear enough?
Yeah.
What if you taste to samp one day?
That's the problem.
But Galak samp is also part of the menu.
It is part of the menu.
And you're just
But-
looking at the menu like, okay, samp, let's have samp today. And then you start eating samp and then you fall in, you like samp, you like something different. What then
But you
happens?
chose your rice.
But Galak sana,
You chose your rice.
Then eat your rice.
Hayi kaloku mntanam uqala uyofuna isempu.
Don't go next door
But I'm thinking
and one
also-
samp.
But I'm thinking you can spice up, you can spice up the rice. You can rice
You can spice up
How do
your
you
own
keep
rice.
it up? How do you keep it fresh and appetizing?
You come up with new recipes, baby.
Let's say rice is let's say rice is men, because once you say rice, I'm already thinking about garnish, spinach. I want to talk about straight up.
Undoko is that you try everything, you spice it up yourself, you see. And it happens sometimes that the men will say, "Yo, where did you get this now?" You know, so sometimes you will do the same routine, same thing, because You don't want him to ask you a question thinking that you're cheating or someone else is doing his job.
things.
And then when you try new thing, it becomes a problem sometimes, most especially when you have stayed with this guy for more than 20 years. And then you come up with a new style, and then he's going to say, and this one? And hey, we
Does porn help, like keeping the
Yeah, it
relationship
helps for people who watch them. Unfortunately for us, we don't watch porn, we're Christians, and we don't believe in that. Yeah, seriously.
Bazalwane. Hallelujah. But you do porn in the bedroom, but you don't,
Yeah,
can't
but we
watch
don't
it.
watch it.
Oh,
We prefer to do
Oh, all
it. Yeah.
How did you try to spice up like your relationship in your? How long were you married for?
Sure. 20.
20. But I know that like in these 20 years, there were happy times, there were good times, and there were bad times.
Yeah.
How did you like try to keep the flame burning in terms of bedroom?
Yeah, we would also go to cruise ships.
Ah.
Stuff there. Yeah, we did all sorts of things
Okay, to spice up.
to spice up. Yeah.
Communication plays a role, obviously,
Yes.
in this.
In that.
Open communication.
Coming back to the point of spicing up the relationship, I think it should be an open thing to talk about sex, so that when you guys have problems, you talk about them. And I also think when you're married and have kids, you must have those date nights without the
of
kids.
course.
Otherwise, the marriage with you and the kids, and you'll feel like being the head of the of this relationship. You need those times where you like, feel like, oh,
You must keep the relationship. As a woman, he must know that there are days that he needs to wash up, dress up, and show up just like you do. Come to the party. Yes, but
Z, how do you keep the relationship? Because in a long time,
Wow, good
how
question.
do
Bye.
you keep it going? I mean, it's a long-term relationship. Tell us.
it is. My partner and I think we have common values. So that one thing keeps us going. For an example, we believe strongly in the development of young people. That's our one of the things that we believe in, and we are quite. There's no much age difference between me and him. I think there's just 2 years, so we are both young at heart. And I think communication, even though sometimes it hits a brick wall, but we always encourage each other to communicate with each other. So communication, and of course date nights. Even Goku, that the date nights are not for abantu banemali to go to restaurants to do special things. Buy your fish and chips, darling. Go to a gardens. Buy your Coca-Cola. Have your own picnic. Have time to talk to each other about stuff. Then also like don't have. I know if my pastor watches this, but don't have sex at in car. Like, don't wait for you to get in the house, get in the bed, inside the bed, for you to get intimate. Like, stimulation and sex must not just be so also like spontaneous and talk about it. Like sometimes you reach orgasm, intimacy. Like just having an intimate conversation.
My dream is to have an art school that will be based in Gugulethu, where I grew up.
My dream is owning my own time.
My dream is to be a person of influence in whatever area of work that I choose.
My dream is to see my kids successful in life.
My dream is to have an organization where we could equip women to become whatever they want to be in life.
Yeah, Z, you should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.